Everybody, thanks for listening to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer. I just want to give you guys a little bit of insight about me, what makes me tick, what really gets me going, and what pulls my jets when need be. Yeah, I love professional wrestling. I wrestled for 17 years, and also I'm a huge Steelers fan, and I've collected comic books all my life. I'm going to talk about the stuff that I want to talk about. True experiences that are entertaining, and we recant them stories to you, the masses out there in podcast land. Join me on this crazy journey called the Triple B Experience.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and I want to welcome you guys to the 23rd show. And also to download our free app on idiotradio.net, and it streams 24/7, guys, 24/7. And you also can listen to our shows on Google Play, Apple App Store, and you can watch us on YouTube. And I listen to it on iHeartRadio sometimes when I'm pumping weights in the gym and in my car. But also, too, I share it to all my Facebook sites. So hit like, share, tell everybody about the Triple B Experience and also the other show that I do, the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast, where we talk WWE and all elite wrestling during their pay-per-views, and we give our picks and insight, and we talk a little bit independent wrestling. That is the best wrestling podcast in Western Pennsylvania and beyond. So I just want to thank everybody for supporting us, especially during the Triple B Experience, and also for the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast, myself, Mav, and Todd, the three forces of evil, as you say. We're not evil. We just like to have fun. So what I've been doing lately, because summer is here, people, during this lovely situation that's going on that we really couldn't do too much due to this lovely pandemic. But what I've been doing lately is, I know I put it on my Facebook, I got to be a member of the Fight Underground Council. It's based out of Pittsburgh, where they pick council members that have veteran leadership, that can bring stuff to the young guys in the professional wrestling field in Western Pennsylvania and beyond. And we have these council meetings every Thursday, and I've been doing a half decent, I think I do a hell of a job on that. Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on Facebook. Fight Underground has a Facebook site. They're also on YouTube. And every Thursday night is the Fight Council Live, hosted by Paul Atlas at 8 p.m. And also there's Fight Underground Inside Out every Sunday at 8 p.m., hosted by Brandon Kay. So we have two shows. I'm so happy to be a part of this organization where people are coming together. Like, I know, ladies and gentlemen, due to the coronavirus, shows cannot be happening as of yet. But Fight Underground is actually doing something creative and inventive and just getting the dynamics down in an underground type realm, people. They had their first taping. We got some matches, and we're going to show matches, one match every week. Last week, we shown the first match ever in Fight Underground was the Reverend Ron Hunt versus AJ Alexander. We talked about it on the Fight Council, and due to the Triple B Experience, I can actually talk a little bit more on my podcast show, because sometimes people try to out-talk me or outdo whatever, and sometimes you don't get enough of the Triple B on Thursday night. But actually, I enjoyed myself watching this match. I am a huge Rev fan. I think the Rev will bring it, and I think the Rev will be an exciting addition of Fight Underground, and he will also just build on what he's been doing for many years in the industry. And I think the positive messages that he's doing shall rise the fans, young and old alike, to gather behind him and try to take him to the top of Fight Underground. Now, they have 3 divisions. They have the ladies, they have the tag teams, and they have the single men division. And they have different names for them. And they have people that are coming in. So if you are an independent wrestler that is looking to make a name for himself, contact Fight Underground, okay? And try to get in and prove yourself. You got to prove yourself because you can't sit on the laurels of what you did before and expect to gain delusions of grandeur, ladies and gentlemen. Independent wrestling is a dog-eat-dog industry. But right now, I like to see the flair of everybody coming together to bring the best product that they possibly can. I've seen federations helping out when there was, major issues and forming a bond. Now we have a lot of council members, so a lot of council members don't actually agree on a lot of stuff, and I understand that because you got a lot of egos, in the council, as you will, and it's hard to contain us sometimes. And I know I just try to give my expertise on what I believe and what I see because I like to watch video. Guys, that's what I do now. I like to watch video of these young guys so I can actually give my insight on what I'm doing, and that's why the Triple B experience. I talk about my experiences. So my experiences of right now are of Fight Underground. It's like the mafia. They keep, you get out and they keep pulling you back in. And these young guys just have to listen sometimes to us veterans sometimes. I might not know everything. God damn it, I don't know everything about everything. But I do know that passion comes from within inside of you. And if you're passionate and people believe you, you shall make it to the top. I do believe that. I know when I did it back in the day, I was just me. What you see is what you get. When I walked down the streets of Indiana and people come up and talk to me, I was real. I was very happy that people come up and talk to me. A lot of people support me. I haven't wrestled around here in a very long time, and I appreciate everybody that comes up to me and wants to talk wrestling. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling has been a part of my life for so many years, and it's still now a part of me due to the Fight Underground. And if I can give anything back to the business, I will be forever happy. I like a positive energy. I know during this time, ladies and gentlemen, in this era of the corona and other stuff that's going on in the world, we have to realize we have to look and be positive on other things to try to overcome stuff. So I like how the Fight Underground is coming along. And like I said before, that first historic match was the Reverend Ron Hunt versus AJ Alexander, and the Rev got the win, and I am so ecstatic, like I said before, and I'll say it again, and I back up everything I say, and I don't care if nobody likes what I'm saying. I believe that the Rev right now is the future of Fight Underground. I believe that, and I know there's going to be other people coming in. I just know that. I know some people I would like to have come in. That's not my call. I'm all about Bill Collier. I like Bill Collier also. Big time Bill Collier is amazing. Is the shit when he was up over the hill at K Arena the first time he ever got in training. And I'm pointing because I live very close to the XK Arena, and I'm pointing right up over the hill. But he got in that ring, and I knew something was special when I seen him get in the ring and take bumps. That day to this day, He's still something, and I believe he's the unsigned talent in the big time. He's just got to get his opportunity. And sometimes he listens to the show, and if he's ever listening, Fight Underground, brother. It would be big time. But right now, the Rev is the man in my eyes, and I'm going with that. So if you guys want to, watch Fight Underground, also, like I said, the Fight Council every live Thursday at 8 p.m., hosted by Paul Atlas. The Fight Underground Inside Out every Sunday at 8 p.m., hosted by Brandon Kay. Okay, we already had our first taping, so catch it every week for every match that was taped. It's going to be something, ladies and gentlemen. It's on Facebook. Hit like, hit share. Also subscribe to the Fight Underground YouTube channel. And watch on my Facebook because I share it all the time on my personal site. Okay? Because that's what I've been doing since the last time on the last show. And believe me, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been working my ass off and taking names. But Fight Underground it was an honor to be inducted on this council, and I shall try to use my knowledge to benefit these younger guys. And yes, I'm very passionate, and there is nobody, and I do mean nobody, that can fucking stop my fucking passion about stuff I love. Nobody. Okay? So if you're passionate about something, you reach down deep inside and you pull it out, ladies and gentlemen, because I tell you what, the things that I'm passionate about are the things that I am talking about on the Triple B experience. Okay? And I just like to be entertaining. I just like to give my experiences and the hobbies that I love, I like to talk about because that actually drives me. Okay? If you guys don't have a hobby, you better find one because it's nice to have a hobby. So that's what I've been doing lately. We got the first taping done. It was in a huge, huge ass warehouse. It was awesome. And I wish I had $1 million because that's probably what it would cost to actually run shows there all the time. So hopefully when the coronavirus is settled down, Fight Underground will have its first live show. And I want to see tickets selling out like hotcakes because it's going to be something that independent wrestling fans and wrestling fans on a whole has never seen before. You got press conferences, you got the fight, and you got the after press conference. You have all that stuff. It's like it's just intense, fighting in the press conferences, fighting in a ring, fighting in a locker room, fighting everywhere that they can. So like I said, all you workers that are looking, send your stuff into Fight Underground and show us what you got because there's a lot of council members that you're going to have to try to get you guys to, get us to like you so we can push for you. Okay? But that's all, that's what I've been doing. And I got some other topics that I'm going to talk about on the Triple B experience. But like I said, I appreciate all the support, guys. And you can download our free app on idiotradio.net. And I tell you what, people, we stream 24/7. And there's a lot of good shows on idiotradio.net. Todd is producing some great stuff because as of right now, we are trying to be the best podcast in Pittsburgh on the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast. We're going to kick ass and take names. So when I share it on my Facebook right now, you guys get on there and vote and get us to the top. I don't care who we're going against because that wrestling podcast show that the three of us do is entertaining. And we have a lot of fans. And I thank each and every one of those guys. We just broke 1,500 Facebook likes. I'm like, hey, look, social media is big now, people. We got to do what we can. So for my Triple B experience, to the Double D experience, we are going to promote like a train, people. You got to get on the train, get on the Triple B Express, where I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you get the fuck off, you're not going to like it when we get bigger than where we're at because that's how I like it. The bigger, the better. So follow us. You're listening to the Triple B Experience, and I'm your host, And I'm excited because I think I had my first cup of iced coffee and it wasn't that good. So that's why I'm pumped up. Better than drinking Rock Stars. But I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer. We'll be back talking about stuff I like to talk about because you're listening to the Triple B Experience.
The Triple B Experience.
We'll return after these messages.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, food truck and catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and you can download our free app on idiotradio.net, which is streamed, ladies and gentlemen, 24/7. 24/7, ladies and gentlemen, and you can get all the Triple B Experience podcasts archives. You can go back to the number one podcast when I started it all, when I talked about yours truly's walk in the wrestling industry. And then 22 episodes later, through the roller coaster ride of yours truly, that you can see how candid, how maybe pissed off I got about certain topics, and maybe my predictions during Steeler games, but you can catch it all where I hold nothing back. And if you don't like it, you'll learn to love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to our shows, the Triple B and also Triple B Experience, and also my other show, the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast on idiotradio.net. Also, Google Play, Apple App Stores. It's on YouTube. We're on YouTube, people. And also iHeartRadio. We also share it to my personal Facebook site, my Triple B Experience site, and also the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast site. So they're all on Facebook. Our shows will be on. Now, I tried to do this last time with Todd helping me, and I am not used to seeing and doing it by myself. Now, I'm used to the three-man team, and we flow, and it was something that was very hard for me. I will admit, because I have no reason to bullshit, and I got no reason to lie. Doing podcast stuff is not easy, and anybody that tries to do it, God bless you. Okay, so anyway, I want to thank everybody for all the support. Hit like, share on Facebook, tell your friends, tell your grandparents, tell your kids, everybody or anybody that wants to listen, okay? So anyway, my first thing I was talking about, when I was talking about the Fight Underground, so actually get on Facebook and check them out. I'm part of that. But actually, since the lovely coronavirus has hit, the gyms have been closed, and now, lo and behold, the gyms are open. Moses has come down from the mountaintop and expanded and parted the Red Sea for everybody to go into a gym, because if I didn't go to a gym pretty soon, I was fucking gonna go crazy, because I was eating chips and dip. It ruined my thing. I'm still not eating right, people. Okay, that's the thing. I need to eat right. It's very hard. I'm a stress eater. It's hard. I've been working on it. No offense, I don't do drugs, but if I did lines and blow of cocaine, I'd be down to 225 pounds. Sweat would be pouring off me like Chris Farley fucking running around. You know what I mean? But I just need to eat right. So that's my biggest thing. But I'm glad that the gyms are open. I I joined 2 gyms now. So that's crazy as it sounds, I know, but I like to lift a little bit heavy. And Hello Fitness, Dan's a very nice guy, and that's where you can have a couple. So I have a couple membership, me and Tammy. So that's why I keep it, because I totally understand Tammy's not going to go into a gym where the weights are it's hanging and banging, brother. She's not doing that. Okay, but I'm glad the comic book store's open also. I'm so happy about that because I've been working on my comic book stuff for a long time. I've been going at eBay. And my eBay thing right now is I'm trying to get the total Incredible Hulk Volume 1 from 102 to 4. Well, it's actually 615. Like 400 and some straight issues. Because actually, the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk #1, there is nobody on this podcast show listening area or myself, all of us combined, probably could not pick up an Incredible Hulk first appearance #1 at, say, a 9.8 because I seen them. People, get this. I seen them. I've never touched one. I've never seen one. I've seen it on a video at a comic convention. A 9.8 Incredible Hulk going for, get this, $300,000. That's right, $300,000. One book at a 9.8. I do have some are graded, okay, but I'm down. Now I do have the first appearance of Wolverine, and I just saw some stuff recently about Marvel Studios. And the Marvel comic books are going to change Wolverine's sexual orientation, and okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, look, he's been around for 50 years. Don't change it. Just don't. That's all I'm asking. You're not going to change the Black Panther, so don't change Wolverine. Keep these characters unique. Come up with newer characters. That's all I'm saying. Okay, be creative. Okay, that's all. Just don't throw something in the laundry and it's like, hey, this is what it is, But I'm almost got the Incredible Hulk Volume 1 almost complete. I got about maybe 28 issues to go. I got to try to get on eBay at good prices because some of that stuff does get expensive. I'm also working on my Spider-Man collection. I'm trying to get issue 210 and 194, the first appearance of the Black Cat. 210 is the first appearance of Madam Web, and both of these are not cheap. So, you got to keep on eBay to try to get a good deals, and it's terrible. So that's what I've been doing lately during all this stuff, as getting some eBay, getting some of my collection, and also actually I'm very proud that I got my first Alpha Flight Volume 1. I have the first collection as of Saturday. I've got the last couple issues that I needed. They're getting delivered, so I did that, but I also need the first appearance of Alpha Flight because Marvel Studios is going to bring Alpha Flight, I believe, into the movie realm. I don't know if they're going to do Disney, have a Disney show, or I heard speculation that the Incredible Hulk and Wolverine from the iconic 181 will actually be on the big screen, and maybe Alpha Flight will make an appearance. So I need to get that. I believe it's the first appearance of Alpha Flight ever. I believe is issue 120 of the X-Men. So I need to try to get that because I'm trying to get, ladies and gentlemen, all these first appearances before they get on Marvel Studios and they get out in the movie stuff, as I said before, because then the price goes up. Okay? So I've been doing that. I've been collecting, getting some stuff as I look. I've always been looking in my studio here of getting my stuff chronologically in order, getting backboards and paper because I'm meticulously trying to get stuff done. I put it in an app, and and insurance is a very key thing for my collection. So I've been doing that, and actually, I've been I'm going to give maybe a movie reviews because I've been watching I've been watching David Spade movies on Netflix. Me and Tammy, we don't want to watch real serious stuff as the right time because we want to laugh our ass off during this lovely time in our history. So I think we watched 2 David Spade movies, and I'll go with the lesser funny one of the 2, but it was funny. But it could have been a lot more funnier. Was Father of the Year, where he played a deadbeat dad, and his kid was valedictorian, and he did stupid shit, and he would be drunk and whatever. It was okay. It was like a C+. Never had some moments that made me laugh when he's naked in the Rooter truck, swimming, and he wants to beat up his kid's buddy's dad. It could have been a little better, but actually, out of the 2, was The Wrong Missy. Now, if you guys want to see a funny movie, this movie, I laughed the whole fucking time. It was so fucking funny, and that girl that played the lead character was she played in Orange Is the New Black. She was a security guard that charged Puka of sexual harassment, and then she was like a keyboard secretary on one of the Jurassic World movies. So, but it was her first leading role, and she blew it. She fucking blew it up, man. She was a comical genius, and going off the Spade, playing the straight guy, it was funny because he went on a date with her, and she's fucking crazy, and then he has a number because he meets somebody else with the same name, and you know how it is when in a cell phone you got 2 of the same names and you text the wrong person. Well, this is the movie, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're looking for a funny movie, I'm not Siskel and Ebert here, but me and Tammy laughed our ass off, and it was called The Wrong Missy. Way better than Father of the Year. So, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I still want to eat wings and drink at a bar, but who knows what the hell is going on, because as of now in Allegheny County, you can't drink at a bar, and that was yesterday because I'm recording this on the 29th of June, so you don't know anymore. So besides going to the gym and doing comic books and having my landscaping, because I got like river rock, I got tons of fucking river rock, tons of river rock. I was told I had 23 tons of river rock around my house. So it's like the fucking Grand Canyon of river rock. So he's doing a great job. He's almost done. And then when people drive by my house, they can see the 23 tons of river rock, you know what I mean, on the fucking road, because, once again, on the road in front of my house, every Tom, Dick, and Harry throws fucking granola bars and cigarette butts and beer cans and everything else. You lazy bastards. What you are. You're lazy bastards. How would you like it if I came to your house and fucking threw my garbage on your yard? You wouldn't like it either. So don't throw it in my yard where we got to clean it up. You lazy bastards. So, look, I'm just talking here because it's the Triple B experience, and I talk some crazy shit. I'm very opinionated, and I don't care. I'm just being honest. Who wants garbage in their front yard when people are so damn lazy they can't throw it in the fucking dumpster? Unreal, people. I've seen it. I see it all the time. I get out of my car after work, pick up fucking shit in my yard, and I throw it in the garbage can because people are fucking lazy. I don't care if it's a half mile down the road and the wind takes it. It seems to land in my yard. So I swear to God, if I ever see anybody, I'm going to chase them down like a hyena. So, look, that's what I've been doing. I'm giving topics that I know that I like to talk about. And I hope you guys are entertained. Like I said, hit like, share it on Facebook, watch it on Facebook. You can download the free app on idiotradio.net. It's streamed 24/7. Listen to our shows on Google Play, Apple Store, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and all the Facebook sites that I'm in charge of, because I'm in charge of administrator of 3 with the Triple B Experience, my own personal site, and the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast, where we talk all professional wrestling, because it's me Gary DeBar, who's Maverick the Real McCoy, and Todd DeFazio, the three faces of fun. The other segment, we were the three faces of evil, but this one, we are the three faces of fun. So support us. Click vote for us for the best podcast in Pittsburgh. I'll put it on my Facebook. You click it, you give your email, and you get us to victory, people. I'm going to be Sir William Wallace, and we're going to beat everybody, and we're going to have a hell of a time being the best goddamn podcast in Pittsburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Bad Bubba Brewer, and this is the Triple B Experience.
The Triple B Experience.
We'll return after these messages.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Welcome back. I'm Bad Bubba Brewer, and you're listening to the Triple B Experience. Download our free app on idiotradio.net, streamed, like I said before, 24/7, and get online to check out our merchandising store. That's right, we got merchandise, people. I buy shirts off the rack off this site. Always. Triple B Experience tank tops, Triple B Experience hats, the Triple B Double D, three faces of this time segment, the three faces of fear. Myself, Gary DeBar, and Todd DeFazio. There's all of us on a shirt with our Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast shirts. I got mugs. Idiot Radio got stuff. We got tons and tons of stuff on the Idiot Radio store. So check us out, idiotradio.net. And also, go to our shows on Google Play, Apple App Store, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. And check out my personal Facebook because I share everything on it. And the Triple B Experience, if you're not a fan of that and hit like, go to that one. And also the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast Facebook site. Hit like, share, support us, and God bless you all. Because I just like to be entertaining because I'm doing the Triple B Experience. I do the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast. I also am a member of the Fight Underground Council Thursday night shows at 8 p.m. So, my God, I'm doing tons of stuff. Plus sides, working and trying to get in shape. Not lose weight, just get in shape. So I'm trying to be busy. I'm always busy. And also, when I said in my last segment, I'd run down like a hyena if someone threw garbage in my yard, I'm not going to run like a hyena. I mean, realistically, I'm going to run like a rhino. I'm never going to catch them. But I would like to run like a cheetah, not a hyena. I just want to make that clear because I'll be honest with you people, when I do tape these, I go back and listen to them. So if I fuck up, I try to correct it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys once again for listening. This is episode 23. And I want to talk now, okay, because Major League Baseball might come back in. We don't know. And the Pirates might play 60 games. They're predicted to win 15. Okay, I hate Bob nutting, but you know what, though? Due to the lovely coronavirus, I'll go down and get some fucking nachos and drink a fucking beer and watch sports because I haven't had anything besides professional wrestling this whole time during the coronavirus. So anyway, and I just found out last week, this is where my next topic is going to go, ladies and gentlemen, is something very near and dear to me because me being a huge Steeler fan, I am the president of the Black and Gold chapter of Indiana, Pennsylvania. I started at the Rose Inn many years ago, and I'm always the president of the Black and Gold chapter of Indiana, Pennsylvania. So I'm one of the biggest Steeler fans that people have ever seen. I'm a typical Yinzer when I get pissed off when they lose, and I'm ecstatic when they win. And I'm going to give my picks later on this year. I'm not doing it now. It's too early. So hopefully we have football, I hope. I'm praying. And like I said, the Pirates and the Penguins, hopefully the Penguins get take the cup when they're doing something with a 16-game tournament. But also the Pirates hopefully win more than 15. This year, I believe since February it has been the shittiest year of sports as in my lifetime. But with all due respect, I'm not happy about this, but I'm also maybe I'm okay with it because they canceled the Hall of Fame game against the Cowboys and Steelers. They also canceled, which I was going to go out to, was the Troy Polamalu ceremony. We were all going to get tickets. I know we were all going out. There was going to be a massive black and gold brigade going out there from around here. I'm glad I didn't buy my tickets. I waited due to the situation. And next year. They're going to do it next year. So next year there will be a horde of us. It'll be like an Imperial cruiser. So I will get tickets to see Troy Polamalu. I don't know if Cowher would have been. I'm sure Cowher would have been walking around because I've been to two ceremonies at the NFL. I went to see Mike Webster get inducted many years ago. Me and Brad Gifford and Michelle, his wife, went. And me and Gifford, if anybody knows my buddy Gifford, he is one of the funniest motherfuckers that you'll ever meet in your entire life. Straight up. One of the most funniest motherfuckers you ever met. He can watch a movie and he can recite every movie he ever seen. So if you ever watch a movie with him, you better watch it the first time with him because you're screwed after that. You know what I mean? So anyway, we went out to Ohio to see Mike Webster get inducted, and me and Gifford were in these seats. We thought we had the greatest seats in the world. We were like, oh yeah, we were way up. They didn't have tickets. We didn't have tickets. We just sat there. We figured it was first come, first serve. So we were probably 4 rows from the podium. Like 4 rows from the podium, and all of a sudden, we look back and all these guys with yellow coats are getting their seats. We were in the section of all the yellow coat, all the Hall of Famers. And then we went back like maybe 5 more rows. They kicked us out again. We went back 10 rows. They kicked us out again. They kept kicking us out. And then finally, we were between 2 trees with his camcorder filming. When we got there, we were 5 feet away. Where we ended up, we were like 350 feet away. But we got Webster getting inducted, with Bradshaw, taking the ball and taking one more snap. And, that was something. And then Mike Webster's father gave me the tickets from the Minnesota-Seattle Hall of Fame game. And I have them downstairs in my Triple B Bar and Grill on a wall with Mike. I got Mike Webster's autograph when I was a kid. I have a lot of memorabilia. I ain't gonna lie. I've been a Steelers fan all my life. You know what I mean? Plus, being a season ticket holder for 17 years helps too. And having my grandfather, who was a huge Steelers fan, who went to all 4 Super Bowls and the 1979 World Series, has a lot to do with it also. Which I have a lot of stuff on the wall. My shrine downstairs, as some people call it. But also, and we had a good time at that time. And it wasn't as big as it was now. Now, me and Tammy went to see Jerome Bettis. Now, that was huge. Like, it was Steeler Nation everywhere. And I know Kevin Adams, my buddy from work, went out. I talked to him, and Troy and Sarah Fritz went out. I talked to Troy on the phone, but I didn't get to see him. We just walked around, and I went to see Bettis, but I had a Big Ben jersey on because when he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame, I'm going. So I was walking around. I got a picture with Kiesel. I got a picture with Eddie George coming out in a pisser. I didn't care. I got a picture with Joey Porter getting fucking nachos in line, and he was so pissed. But you know what? I don't care. Because I got a picture of Joey Porter. Big ass shades on I had, And then I was trying to get Lou Holtz. I had a picture of Lou Holtz, and his wife grabbed him and took him away from me. And I was cool about it. I was like, thank you very much, Lou. Have a great day. His wife called him and he had to go. Okay. But, we went in the stadium. We were walking around. We just took some pictures. We went through. We didn't see the bus because the busts of the Hall of Fame, not the actual Jerome Bettis bust, but the busts of the Hall of Fame because it was too packed in there. I've been through there before. And then that's when I saw Kiesel. I seen him walking through, you know what I mean? And I got a couple other pictures, you know what I mean? So I had Mike Logan's Super Bowl ring on my finger. I saw Fran Parkinson, and then to end it all, because I'm that kind of person. Like, I'm that same guy that will actually do something to get attention, to get something, because I did it at training camp when these people were trying to get charity stuff and they needed people Steelers to sign it. And I got Juju over there to sign stuff for this lady. They weren't coming. I was a big mouth. I got him over there. And I also got Ben Roethlisberger to sign stuff for him, and it's on video where I made Ben fucking wish me happy birthday. Hey, I don't care. It's been done. It's been said. But anyway, Ben was coming down because he was watching Jerome. He was watching Jerome get inducted. And I go, Tammy, I go, it's Big Ben. We're going to get a picture right now. And then Tammy, God bless her. She snapped the picture, and the picture looks like I was giving him a fucking big kiss. And she was so upset. And I was like, no, that's fucking awesome. I go, that's my Christmas card right there, Tam. I got it as I'm looking in my studio. I got a picture of me and Big Ben, and Ben's smiling like he's like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm just trying to go in, and it looks like I'm kissing him. Hey, who cares? It's a historic, when Ben goes, now this year there's not going to be any training camps due to the cancellation due to the corona. So it was, due to the Hall of Fame getting canceled in the ceremony, they're going to reschedule it for next year. So we will get tickets. We will be going. I'll have my phone on doing whatever I do as crazy as I do it, because I can do crazy stuff being sober too, people. So, but those are the 2 times that I went to the Hall of Fame game. It would have been 3 if it wasn't due to the corona, which it got rescheduled, just like the Motley Crue schedule got rescheduled for next year. So, I mean, if you want to go to sporting events and concerts, this ain't the year. So we'll just have to fall back, regroup, and charge again for 2021. So, but yeah, I as I look up, I got that picture, and it was so cool. I don't care. I was like a kid in a candy store. You know what I mean? I mean, the time I got Ben autographing Gifford's jersey down at training camp, and I'm like, hey, Ben. And that's when I worked at K Arena. And I'm like, hey, Ben, do you like rodeos? Well, I didn't fucking hear him say he didn't like rodeos. I kept asking him, hey, Ben, you like rodeos? He goes, what did I tell you? I don't like rodeos. Gifford's like, Papa, would you shut the hell up, because he's not going to sign my jersey. But he did. I got Gifford an autographed Big Ben Roethlisberger jersey, and he's got it at his house, so hey, whatever it takes, people, whatever it takes, that's how it is. And hopefully next year when I go up, because it was one of the greatest times that me and Tammy ever had going through the Hall of Fame, because she's a big Steeler fan too, God bless her, and she's turned into a big wrestling fan. She's very smart in the business orient of wrestling, because we talk about stuff too. So she's all the glitz and all the glamour, and it's all real, people. So, but yeah, so next year, 2021, I want to see Cowher. I want to see Troy Polamalu get inducted, and I want to go with a bunch of Steeler fans like what I was going to do this year, but we didn't happen due to the coronavirus. So, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for all your support. Download our free app on idiotradio.net. Listen to all our shows. Get on the store. Get the new items, shirts, hats, anything. Triple B Experience, Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast, and all of Idiot Radio's merchandise, like the Yinzer Club. So listen to our shows on Google Play, Apple App Store, YouTube, iHeartRadio, my personal Facebook site, the Triple B Experience Facebook site, and the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast. Vote for us for the Triple B Double D Heavyweight Podcast, the best podcast in Pittsburgh. We need your support, people. We want to bring the championship home. And also, listen to me sometimes on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. for the Fight Underground Council Live. Okay? Fight Council Live for Fight Underground, the hottest, newest wrestling company in Western Pennsylvania. And it's like looking to further migrate all over other states. So I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm glad you guys support me. I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. Check out my Facebook and all my sites. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tell your friends, share it. This is the Triple B Experience, and I'm the host, Bad Bubba Brewer, bringing you the entertainment like no other. God bless everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. God bless.